Reba here. Welcome back to Gooseberry Homestead. So, I wanted to make a apology to everybody for ranting about all the dirt that our new neighbor's dog has been putting on all of our plants. And well, my plants, not all of your plants, but my plants. Anyways, I've gotten everything moved. I'm not angry, I'm not mad. I just want to make that clear, but I also wanted to apologize in this video to everybody if I've come off like negative in any way, because that's not really the kind of person that I really am, and I want to keep it positive. And so I've got the reason why I moved all my plants and the reason why everything's in planters while renting in container pots and that sort of thing is because I can move my plants. And that's the beautiful thing about being able to move your plants, is so you can adapt and alter everything the best that you can. And now everything's moved and I don't have to complain about it anymore, although the dog will still be running and I'll still get tons of dirt in my patio area on my table and on my exercise equipment and that sort of thing. That kind of stuff can be wiped off and everything will be fine. So now I don't have to garden over there on that side, and I've just moved everything to the other side of the yard. So it's all, copacetic, as you could say. But I'm not mad. The dog is a beautiful, beautiful dog, and our neighbors are really super nice and very kind people. And so I feel really blessed. I've got really, really, for the most part, very nice neighbors, all around me here, and as long as you're kind to them, generally speaking, they're kind to you. So I really, really like that, and I would probably wager to say that if any of us ever need help, we're always there for each other. So now everything's here. I will not be bringing up the dog dust anymore because everything has been taken care of now on my side, that I can do on my side. But I had watched other videos where people were having issues with new neighbors and dog situations, sound or what have you, and I was thinking to myself, it's just a dog, get over it, and until you are in a situation where something is actually affecting you personally and or your garden personally, then you might not understand when somebody is kind of ranting a little bit or complaining or something, whatever you want to call it. And so my situation was not so much out of anger, it was more frustration, and the fact that it's a proven fact. Dirt on leaves suffocates a plant. End of story. If the plant can't breathe, the plant dies. So that's the reason why I slowly took my time to move everything. And now the plants still probably get dirt because my kids made a dirt spot where they've been playing in the yard, but it's not, they don't do it like constantly, so it's not like a full build-up. So, I mean, you guys, I apologize again for my ranting the last month or so about the dirt. But it's all good. I mean, it was merely out of frustration only, not out of anger, not out of malice, not out of any hard feelings. Like, I have no hard feelings towards my neighbors at all. It's just an animal. What do? You love him anyways. He's a really, really pretty dog, and he's a really, really he's young, still younger, I think. I can't remember how old, 6 or 7, maybe 8, I'm not sure. Anyways, but he's just really energetic and he just really wants friends. And so he gets so excited and he runs. So anyways, this is my very last video talking about the dust and the dirt and that sort of thing. And I will just clean it. I won't bring it up anymore, I promise. Okay, all right. So I do want to show you guys my lilies are blooming. So let's go take a look at that. All right, so my lilies are blooming, and I had lilies. The first house that my husband and I were in when he was in the Navy, and I planted them out front in like a container pot, and who knows, I know they redid the house, so they probably tossed the container pot that was there. It was there when we moved in, but I just planted lilies in it. But I haven't had a lily plant. I think I might have had one in San Diego as well when we lived there. So This is my lily, and I thought the other one would be open today, but it is looking beautiful, you guys. Lilies are, I had mentioned in one of my videos that I had lilies, 3 lilies tattooed on my body for like each one of my sons. And I also have dragonflies. I have 3 dragonflies. So I kind of regret getting some of my tattoos, so I don't condone getting them. But if I ever am able to have the ones that got messed up by another tattoo artist who destroyed the look I was going for, she outlined my lilies with black. And I was so upset because I had a small outline around them, which was like in a gray color, but it was really, really light, and she outlined them in black, and she basically ruined all of the tattoos that I had on my back, and by putting other tattoos through them and into them, and I was just, anyways, it's a sore subject for me. So anyways, one of these days I will probably, maybe or maybe not, get it fixed. So, but biblically speaking, you're not supposed to get markings on your body. So I probably shouldn't get any more, even if it's just updating them. But I'll take it to the Lord, I guess, with that one. But but anyways, yeah, so lilies are one of my favorite flowers, and I love them. They're very, very beautiful. I don't really care for the scent, but I love the look of them, especially the stargazer, my absolute favorite. But like, I have other favorite flowers as well. But everything in my garden, you guys, is looking pretty good. And the cornelian cherry, the free one that I picked up, I thought was going to be a fava, which is a yellow cornelian cherry. However, I noticed the other day that they began ripening, and they are reddish. They're red. But I do like the shape of the drupes. They're not as oblong as the other ones. These ones are more like a teardrop. Hopefully you guys can see that. They're more of a teardrop. These ones are all mangled. I'll just be collecting seeds off of these ones. And these ones are more of a like an oval shape and less of a teardrop. And I really like that. So I'm looking forward. And I've noticed that the leaves are different compared to this one and this one. So there are different varieties of cornelian cherry. And then these ones also are different from the one that I purchased, this one on these ones. But the drupes are similar. So I'm noticing the leaves are different on all of them, the 3 that I have here. All of the other dogwood varieties that I have over here, I've got 3 right here, I'm going to be selling. These ones are more of an ornamental dogwood. They will have like the dogwood flowers, but they're more of an ornamental lower shrub tree type dealio. And this one is like the fire midwinter fire, so this one will actually create long stalks eventually next year, probably. This year, I don't know what happened to it. It almost looks like they cut this one back like harshly and probably took cuttings from it to create new plants, and then just tossed this part of the plant. So that's what I'm thinking happened with the mid fire, because it looks like all of the tall growth has been cut off of it. So I don't know. And then I'm wanting to say abelia. It's in actually the honeysuckle family, from what I was reading up yesterday, and it has these really beautiful bell-shaped flowers on it. This one is not so beautiful, but it will bloom until fall, and I have a lot of blooms coming out on the ends. They come out on the ends of the branches. There's some here somewhere I saw over on this side. These ones are getting ready to open up soon. and they actually have a really, really lovely fragrant scent. So yeah, and it looks like I may be doing a yard sale this weekend. My neighbor, oops, it's all blurry. My neighbor is planning on having one, so I figured I'd go ahead and set up for a yard sale as well. And I'll bring these plants out front to sell that are right in this section here. And then I'm looking to think about getting a drip water system so I'm not wasting so much water. And that might actually help our water bill. So I'm thinking about staggering my pots a little bit better through here, and trying to figure out a way so that it's easier to set up for like watering. So that's what I'm planning on doing, and everything's looking really good, you guys. So things will probably change again. I'm always moving my container pots around, and all of my elderberries are almost done ripening over on this other side. I'm just waiting for most of them to turn black before I harvest, because I want them to be ripe. So anyways, you guys, thanks for watching my video. Thanks for understanding. I try not to, fixate on negative stuff on my channel, and I'm trying to have more of the heart of God, and be compassionate, long-suffering, forgiving, kind, caring, loving, and so sometimes, we're all just human. We all fall into the complaining. Everybody does it. We all complain about something. Sometimes we complain about complaining. But anyways, I just wanted to thank you guys for coming. Thank you for being my subscribers. And again, I'm sorry for complaining about a stinking dog, okay, and everything, because I never really needed to complain about it. I just found myself complaining about it. I never really needed to focus in on it, but I found myself focusing in on it. And where there's a will, there's a way, and I've made things happen. I am going to go ahead and keep the red vinyl up on the fence, though, only because I like the privacy that it creates, and I think my neighbors probably appreciate it too, hopefully. So that way they can come out. They don't feel like they have to engage in speaking with me, and they don't have to say hello if they don't want to, if they're just wanting to have some quiet family time. And it just it's just nice. In my opinion, I think it's nice, especially when you're living on top of each other in like a suburb type setting where you just don't have much privacy. And so anyways, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and comment, like, and subscribe, and click the bell button. As always, have a wonderful day, you guys, and God bless you all. Bye.